This one got me by surprise. I didn't even know that I was going to learn something when I heard this phrase. And I just actually, before I walked in to start recording this, I walked by and I shared it with my daughter, and she was even kind of like, "Whoa," you know. So I'm glad I'm coming in and choosing this topic for today's video. I heard this from Wes Watson. He said, "You don't choose to regret something. Regret is a feeling that you automatically feel. And this feeling comes from the universe, letting you know that you're out of line." I was like, "Whoa, hold on. What is this regret?" I've had regrets for many moons. It was, I mean, I've regretted stuff since, I was a little kid. I shouldn't have took that candy, and regrets one yesterday, which I'll talk about in a little bit. I'll use as an example today. Sorry, I'm adjusting my chair. Something's stuck on the floor and it's just not working right. There we go. So regret, I learned that it's something that you feel. You can't make yourself regret something. You can fake regret, like pretend, just like you could pretend to laugh and pretend you're crying, you're sad, kind of like acting it, which is what pretend is it's acting. And but when you truly feel like, damn, I shouldn't have done that, that's that's a message coming from the universe, a higher power, letting you know that you messed up, letting you know that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, something that's out of line. And it's an opportunity to correct yourself, which is the biggest part. It's I mean, who doesn't want to be correct? I mean, no, it does get to a point, some folks don't want to be. I was that person that didn't like to be corrected. And then it got to a point that if I really wanted to become the version of me that I would admire, if I really wanted to take on the self-development journey, I had to open up to be corrected. I hope I'm saying that right. I do choose who I want to take these corrections from, and it's few. But if the universe is trying to correct me, I'm going to listen. And like a lot of stuff, I put, I was like, well, let's test this out. And I was trying to remember when was the last time I regret something. And then I was like, okay, we'll grab some doozies from back in the day, and you think, okay, man, I sure feel terrible that I did that. And then I remember it and I still feel bad, right? And then I okay, it's a true feeling, I'm not making myself feel bad. I really, in my heart, feel that regret feeling, like if someone's grabbing your heart and kind of like squeezing it just a little bit, enough to where you're like, oh, and that's the universe reminding me that, yeah, what you did, that wasn't right. And it's like, yeah, I know, I've already forgiven myself. I've already done an act of love, and then I've already done my, am doing my best, and I'll do my best for the rest of my life to try to help others to mend those regrets. But nevertheless, when I know that because I still feel bad, my mission is to continue to try to help others. And I'll probably never stop feeling bad for the stuff I regret from the past, which is why I'll probably never stop trying to help others through my message and sharing my journey and try to inspire others to be the best version of them. And they can do the same. So I was like, wow, okay, that's pretty, that's interesting. And it's funny because I learned this not too long ago. Man, no more than a week ago, no more than 5 days ago. And it happened today, where today's Sunday, and this video go out on Monday, but today's Sunday, and we had pizza Saturday yesterday, and pizza was really good. Shout out to my daughter for always killing it and making her homemade everything. Well, not the sauce. but like the crust and everything is just about it. She says she is going to move into messing with the sauce and making the sauce later, but that's something else. Anyway, side story. Um, Today was Sunday, and I had pizza for lunch. And I was having a really good conversation with Suhei, and she was telling me a story. So I had 2 fat slices as I'm like listening to this awesome story. I'm like basically just going, and then what happened? And then what happened? Doing my thing, delicious. A pizza takes on another, and I know if there's any pizza lovers out there, you'll understand. Fresh pizza is delicious. Next day pizza, there's something about it. Everything just sets in. It just tastes different. It's a whole different experience. That's what I was experiencing. With a good story, come on. So I go, okay, keep on talking to me. I could hear you. She was in the living room. I could hear you. Keep on talking to me about the story. I'm going to go heat up some more pizza after I dusted the first 2 pieces. Went into the fridge, got a couple other pieces. Not smaller pieces. Probably one of them was even just a little larger. Busted those in the microwave. Grabbed them, came, sat down. Put a little bit of Valentina sauce on there. Valentino sauce. And kept on listening to the great story. Dusted those 2 with a bubbly soda. And I was, feeling great, feeling full, whatever. Listening to the rest of the story was good times. Then I got back to work. I took off. Once I kind of like lost the, I don't know what you would call it, the high of the story, the high of the pizza, the adrenaline, the whatever I was feeling, whatever feel-good juice was going through my spine and my brain, and I actually got back to like, okay, back to work. I started feeling tired, sluggish, and I was like, oh, okay, my energy's coming down. I got to get back on purpose. I got to raise my vibration. I did some push-ups, and that usually does it. I get back on purpose, and I raise my vibration. I'm good to go. But I was having a challenge. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Why can't I? And then I hopped back in the truck, and I'm driving, and I was like, oh man, that's when I said it. I was like, I shouldn't have ate so much pizza. And then my eyes just went boom. I was like, oh dang, a regret. I regret eating all that pizza. That's a download. That's the universe telling me you ate too much. This is not part of your purpose. This is not the person that you had designed that you want to become. You didn't have to have 4 huge slices. You could have raised your awareness, paid more attention, and just had 3 or 2 or 4, but smaller slices. Yeah, but the story was good. Yeah, but it was so delicious. Yeah, it tastes better the next day. Excuse. I should have had more. I should have been more aware and chose one of the other options that I just mentioned. But I didn't. It really like, whoa. I just felt regret automatically. I didn't, start feeling bad on purpose, I guess I could say it. I didn't make myself feel bad. It's just the instant regret. I shouldn't have ate so much pizza. And then I was like, oh wow. And the reason why I feel sluggish is because the universe takes away. It's the kind of like the karmatic the effect. You were out of line. You disrespected your body by eating so much pizza. I'm gonna slow you down for a few hours. And as much as I was trying just to stay on and move quick and be, bounce around and do what I got to do when I'm out there doing my hustle, I was just dragging my feet, and I was just like trying to drink as much water and trying to use up all that delicious bread I took in, right? Just move around, go the long way, park farther, walk a little faster, doing push-ups at every stop, and doing squats and moving around. As no matter how much I did, it was like, I think it was an easy close to 3 hours of where I felt sluggish, and I felt so like, I know this is because I ate more than I should have. I abused my body and I ate more than I should have. This is part of the regret. I'm feeling the results of the regret. It all goes in circle, right? It's that karmatic effect. And after that went away and I was back on purpose, my vibration was high again, I was out there doing my thing, I didn't feel the regret no more. I knew it had kind of like, okay, it went through its cycle, but I knew now, what I learned was that I need to be more aware of what I'm eating and how much I'm eating. Even if it's really, really good, I need to not eat so much that I regret it. Because it's not that I'm regretting it, it's that the universe is telling me, you done messed up, fool. That's what I learned with the whole message about regret, is just the universe telling you, you messed up. If I overeat again tonight, I'm going to feel the regret again, and then I'm going to feel sluggish. If I overeat tomorrow, I'm going to feel the regret again, and I'm going to feel sluggish. And then what's going to happen to is that I'm going to start getting the results. I would start seeing the results, the physical results, and also maybe internally in my blood work and all that, I'll start seeing the results of overeating. So it's a win-win if you listen. It's like a win. In this case, it'd be like win-win-win-win. If I were to listen to this message of regret and say, you know what, if I'm regretting it, maybe I shouldn't do it no more. What a concept. And then I heard somebody else, I forgot who it was, said, I've never regretted doing the things that I'm supposed to do. I've never regretted doing something that is part of my purpose. I've never regretted anything that raises my vibration. I've never regretted anything that gets me closer to becoming the version of me that I would admire. But yet if I'll do something that doesn't align correctly with my purpose, I feel regret.